Alrighty. Part number 5. We have been defeated by Cloud, but Cloud's been defeated by Kerberos. Now Herc's dealing with Kerberos.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Better go get some
so
items.
I'm gonna get ready. So I basically just had potions
Yeah.
going on. Wasn't
Mhm.
much. What was it? You know, okay, I'm gonna ask you because you played all
Okay.
of them. Do we get to see Zeus anytime before 3?
No.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because like they mentioned how was it Herc went to go see his
Mhm.
dad, so it's mentioned in this
Yeah.
game.
But we don't see him. No.
A lot of things are referenced to Zeus, so it took until Kingdom Hearts 3 for them to have Zeus.
Yeah.
Kid, I got two
Interesting.
words of advice for you. Attack!
Anyways, Kerberos.
Big guy. Big doggo.
So I don't have scan, it's what shows you their health bar. Kerberos, I believe for this fight, I think it's 2.5.
Oh
health
yeah, I
bar?
want to say he at least
Boss
has like
bar?
a yellow. Yeah.
Yeah, yellow is
Yeah.
2 health bars.
And he at least has that.
Yeah. He will have Kerberos will have way more health when you actually fight Kerberos in one of the tournaments or several
Yeah.
tournaments. But this is just the beginning, so obviously they're not gonna.
They're not
make
gonna
you-
throw 5 health bars at you and be like, "Good luck."
No. Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, so Kerberos has fireballs. You can hit back or guard back, fire back at their
Mhm.
face. So you get a tech point for deflecting and a tech point for hitting them in the face with him. That's that move. They will do the chomping. I believe if you hit either guard or hit the middle head, there would be like recoil, and like free hits. I believe. I want to say.
Not sure. I don't think I've ever done
Or I guess you just have to hit them when they strike or something
Yeah.
like that. It's a little difficult if you don't have guard and whatnot, because it can there's a little
Yeah.
delay and throws me off.
that. Oh yeah.
But when it's chomping time, I usually
Oh, there you go,
right
nice.
there,
That
there's
was a-
attack.
Yeah, that was
Accidentally,
good. But it's very
Goofy came back and he
Aw.
tagged me.
poor Goofy.
And Kerberos has one last thing where it will shoot out darkness into the ground, and then there's little
Darkness thingies.
volcanic things.
Yeah.
It won't be there for the whole duration. It'll be there for a while, but one way you can avoid Kerberos' attack is to hop on Kerberos'
up on his back,
So
yep.
like the back left
Uh-huh.
leg. Yeah, there you go. And you can just stay
Chill.
there.
Gets a little weird there.
And then when he goes back to chomping time, you just go and attack.
Ooh.
And this is a fight you have to
Oh
win.
yeah. No alternate
No alternate there.
It's very much just kind of a smack the heads a
Yeah.
few times and then run away.
This is
very-
pretty much the
yeah.
fight.
It's a very
And since
oh,
I'm
there
really
goes Goofy
since
again. Goodbye.
since I'm pretty weak, this is gonna last a while, and this is pretty much the fight, folks.
Oh.
Later on, when you get to fight Kerberos in a tournament or something, you'll have more stuff.
Yeah. He
to
gets
dish
pretty
out
bad.
to Kerberos. For example, you can high jump and glide.
Oh yes, that makes it much easier though.
much
much easier.
easier.
For jumping on his back.
So, Kaylee, any
Topics? Any
Any
hot
Kingdom Hearts
topics?
related? Do you want to? Any Kingdom Hearts you want to talk about?
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what my normal order is when I play this. I do usually go to Wonderland first because it's kind of there. I think actually I go back. I think I actually do Olympus Coliseum. I don't go over to Deep Jungle until after I've done the first two for some reason. I don't know why. I do it in a really weird order.
So just to let people know, Wonderland has 1 star, Coliseum has 2 stars, and Deep Jungle has 3 stars.
I think that's why I did it, because I'm like, oh, the stars indicate where I should go next. 1, 2, 3. Seems, but it doesn't really matter in the end. So.
I mean, if you go Wonderland, Deep Jungle, then Coliseum, or if you do Wonderland and back to Deep Jungle, and then to Coliseum, it makes Coliseum better. I mean, easier, only because you're just a bit stronger. That's all it is. Really.
Yeah, and it would make
you would have.
It makes us fight better,
depending on
or a little easier.
Depending on the stuff you picked on, you either have more damage, more defense and health, or more like magic power.
And yeah, and I think I usually, I don't even actually remember if I talked about what my choices are usually when I play. Back when we were making decisions.
I've done like different. There's another flag.
Yeah, nice.
I've done different orders before. I mean, there's only 3 ways you can do this. You could either do Wonderland, Deep Jungle, Coliseum. You could do Wonderland, Coliseum, then Deep Jungle.
Ooh,
or
nice.
you could do. Oh, I got guard. Nice. Or you could. Okay, technically 4. You could do Coliseum, Wonderland, then Deep Jungle, or you could do Coliseum, Deep Jungle, and Wonderland. So there's 4 possibility routes you could do. It just depends. Do you want to go back and forth with the whole Wonderland, Coliseum, Wonderland? You know.
Yeah, because they're a little. You can't just go straight across from one to the other. You have to stop at like Traverse Town and continue.
Inferno Band.
Whee!
Inferno Band increases. I want to say fire
resistance,
thunder. Fire, thunder resistance by 20%, and a bit of defense, I want to say, is what that is.
And confer
Nice.
upon the full rights and privileges to participate in the games. Further,
Honestly, I prioritize HP and attack majority and AP most of the time. Because, like, I know there's a difference when you have defense for set elements.
Oh, yeah.
Whatnot. Well, specific elements, because, like, even though you have a lot of defense, if you're playing expert, that's no matter what, things hurt a good solid amount. If you have a bunch of defense, it's somewhat of a difference. If you're playing proud, it's double the damage. So, like, you're gonna have to be using cure items and whatnot, either you like it or not. For sure. Because like the moment I get cure, I'm mainly using cure. Unless I'm using like an elixir or ether, just to be able to use magic or whatever. Because that's what usually I have. I usually have like one or 2 high potions, like 1 ether, 1 elixir usually. Yeah. Basically like survivability, but like stuff to be able to dish out stuff for me. At least that's usually how I rock it. It's the same thing with Kingdom Hearts. Well, in Kingdom Hearts 2, it's mainly just high potion. If I'm gonna be realistic about it. Yeah, I mainly only use high potion. I rarely use ether.
Because magic
or anything else
replenishes in
besides
that game once you use it. So, which is
like,
that is one nice thing.
Yeah, but you have to wait.
You do have to wait, but at least you don't.
It's not just waiting that irritates me. It's the fact that you can't do your finishing blow when the fucking thing's down. I mean, it's a skill. I mean, no. Okay, let me correct myself. There's a skill that lets you continuously attack, but can't do your finishing blow as long as your MP is down. But it's one of the. I hate the finishing blow mechanic.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was in 3 too. It was in the other Kingdom Hearts games too. So fuck that. I know it was in 3 for sure because I was like, oh no, they have the system still. It's like it doesn't matter how much damage I dish out. If I don't do that finishing blow, I'm dead.
Get that little ching slow motion.
You don't get slow motion. Well, you don't.
Not slow motion anymore, but it like stops.
Yeah, like it just freezes. I like the slow motion in this
Sonic
one.
Blade.
Sonic Blade.
That's where he dashes, goes.
Final Fantasy, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but when Sora does it, you do it. I think a total amount of 5 times. I want to say.
he's kind.
I'll be honest.
something
In these
like
games,
that.
I don't use them too much because they're very hard to time. So.
And it has to be a certain scenario.
Yeah,
too.
so I don't bother. I'm just.
You can't just select it.
Yeah, exactly.
You have. First of all, you have to be like targeted to a certain enemy at a certain distance, and even still, the aiming and stuff for some of these moves are not exactly the most accurate.
Yeah.
And I know people love them in Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2 Remix, or just Kingdom Hearts 2 in general, because
Well, they're
you know,
yeah,
press
they're a little easier, yeah, to activate.
Yeah,
Fight to your heart's content.
like I appreciate them being in Kingdom Hearts 1. Me, I don't really.
I don't either.
Because one, it costs a lot.
Mhm.
Because I don't want to use 2-3 bars of
No,
MP.
yeah.
And result that I only hit the enemy
Mhm.
once.
Right. You'll miss and you'll go by it. It's like, well, that was a waste. Magic is much more
like, I
powerful than
Yeah,
moves.
the pirate ship Heartless.
Oh yeah.
I remember one of the tournaments. I used Arcs. Was it Arcs
Mhm.
Arcanum? Or which one's the one where he throws his keyboard?
That's a raid, strike raid. Where
Yeah,
you throw
strike
it,
raid,
yeah,
there
and
you
you
go.
go.
Where- Yeah, he throws the keyblade.
Mhm.
First of all, if you don't connect with the one, he
Yeah.
stops. So like, if you miss your first
Yeah.
shot, it's
Ha,
like,
there's
well,
a
I
waste.
just it's just
Yeah.
a waste. I remember one time I was in a distance and I used
Mhm.
it, but the thing is, the pirate ship came towards
Yeah.
me to drop bombs with his
Yeah.
ship. So he was so close, my keyboards didn't hit him. I'm like, well,
yeah.
I was like, well, fuck.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
good
but
at them.
I don't really.
Not in one, no. I don't think there's. I mean, it was always very difficult for me to like quickly try to scroll down to do it too. When I was young, like, cause it's on the command list there.
The
Yeah,
button,
because you
it's in
have
the
yeah.
bottom
So that was always
for the interaction.
yeah.
slot.
So that always gave me trouble. I was like, nah, forget it. I just look at attack button and attack.
But once again, it has to pop up too.
Yeah,
so
no,
like,
yeah. So it's like,
planning it out
yeah.
to do it. 'Cause, like,
and as soon as you move,
some of them
and then
require
it's
you to
like,
be
oh.
some of them require you to be in a certain distance. Some of it require you to be like very up close or
Mhm.
whatever. But sometimes they have a start up and you'll be whacked out of it.
Yeah.
or- if you get hit while you're doing strike raid, well, fuck
Yeah.
that. Well, you're kind of getting fucked over. Cause like, well, fuck.
Mhm.
I've been
There
hit.
we go, there we go. Yeah, so I didn't use them very much. Magic was
What am I-
more. Magic is more useful. And stronger, I think. Anyway, so. Bonk.
Ow.
I always get hit by that kind of thing, though. Just like
Well, I wasn't even moving. I was just like letting me float
Yeah.
by.
Sometimes my perception is not very good, so.
And this is the only time Deep Jungle or Tarzan's World is ever in Kingdom
Yep.
Hearts.
Something about a lost license
I-
or something like that.
Yeah, something with the creator of Tarzan.
I'm
or
not totally
something
sure,
like
but
that.
yeah, lost rights.
I don't know. It's like yeah, or maybe like. Well, I don't know because it probably is.
Mhm.
Like I say I only question it just because Tarzan 2 came out like Tarzan 2.
I never saw
if you
that, so.
remember. Okay, well first of all it was like an instant.
Yeah.
game,
Oh,
first
one of
all.
those. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and even though it was called Tarzan 2, it was him when he was growing up. as a
Oh,
little kid.
okay. Yeah.
So first of all, 2 doesn't even make sense, and 3 is like, why would anyone want to watch this?
It's not. I mean, they don't even really need to bring back Deep Jungle because it got resolved, even if they hadn't lost the license. So it's like, it's
yeah,
fine.
but
They killed the main bad guy
yeah.
in it anyway, so it's like, well, now what? Anyway. Anyway.
I know, but like they could have like I mean they could have
Oh yeah.
took ideas from the
Oh,
TV
yeah.
show. The TV show is pretty
Mhm,
solid actually.
yeah. Yeah, I think I vaguely remember it. Yeah.
Agrabah could have really used that idea.
Oh yeah.
Agrabah, you're only special in the first one. Everything after that.
I mean, they could have involved like the I know there were sequels for that, so
Yeah, Return of Jafar, which was in the second
Yeah.
game, which was
They could have
terrible.
done a little
and
better.
And then in Kingdom Hearts 2, the world was
yeah,
terrible.
yeah.
Anyways, we have the Sabor, not Saber.
Sabor.
OR, not ER. Yeah.
Honk. Big old jungle cat.
Leopard.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I mean, still jungle cat.
Yeah, it's still jungle cat.
Yeah, boom.
There we go. This is another win or lose scenario. If you win, you get 15 experience, and you get this cutscene, of course. If you lose, Sora, I think, is kneeling down, leaning on his keyblade. Sabor's coming close, and Tarzan just comes and does that. Yeah, because like even though you won, Sora's on the floor, but you get you just get the idea that he got scared.
Yeah, I mean, he was kind of like, whoa, startled sort of thing.
Sabor. Danger.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What is this place?
And technically, Deep Jungle's the first time you actually got a ally outside of Donald and Goofy. He's Tarzan's your yeah. Funny enough, the one world that doesn't come back ever.
Right.
He's the first Disney ally you get that is not Donald and Goofy.
Friends.
Right.
And
My friends. There's two of them.
all the Disney characters allies are kind of play off like not like kind of like RPG in a sense. They're all characterized in a different way. Tarzan, I believe, is more like a berserker kind.
I think so.
And Kyrie.
Yeah, because like if you see his special moves, it's just him just like swinging like mad,
Yeah.
like roar.
Friends.
Sadly,
I can't.
sadly, I don't use.
I was
don't
just
really
gonna
use
say I don't
allies
really
on
either,
things.
so I don't know what they do.
In Kingdom Hearts 1, I think the only time I have to use an ally is.
Oh,
Beast,
yeah.
But that's like story.
Yeah.
That's story purposes.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So, we'll just get to it when we get to it.
I think maybe I did it. I used them when I was like younger, and I was just like, "Oh, this is fun." But like in regular playthroughs, I'm like, "Nah." Backline, benched.
In our first playthroughs, of course we're gonna
Yeah,
use
because it's
the
like,
allies,
ooh,
'cause,
deep.
like,
But after that, it's like, nah, it's cool.
yeah.
Nah, it's cool. Donald and Goofy are fine.
Yeah, that's what I usually go to. Oh, did you hear?
The
Donald's the strongest maid in Final Fantasy.
yes, it is.
Because we're not gonna get. Well, obviously, I'm not gonna play or record 3. Donald's the only person ever in any like Final Square Enix games to ever do Zeta Flare,
Yep.
which is so strong it basically kills the user. I don't know what happens in 3, but
He does it.
I guess yeah, of course he doesn't. No, but like I guess he passes out or
yeah.
some shit.
I mean, like he sort of like it. I guess it's implied that he does sort of die or whatever. But at
Yeah, 'cause,
the
like,
very
even
least, he passes
because-
out. So
Cause like even though it's a spell that kills its users, of course they're not gonna fucking. Cause obviously they want to make more Kingdom Hearts. Oh, what's that gonna take? Is it gonna take another? Is it gonna take 30 years to
I
make
don't
for
know.
4?
probably. Unless freaking
Anyways.
Nomura is gonna. I don't know. Nomura.
Anyways, we got Tarzan, and even though I'm visiting this, I'm not gonna use them. So. Yeah, Tarzan goes through his items really fast. His MP pretty fast, and he uses his stuff pretty fast.
Whee!
He's not really Tarzan's not really that good unless he's doing his special moves. If I'm gonna be completely fucking honest,
I mean, like I said.
that's what I can that's what I can remember. Honestly, he does crazy damage though. I will say, this dude is pretty fucking strong.
But he's just not. Yeah. Like I said, I don't use them.
Because we got Tarzan here in Deep Jungle. We got Aladdin in Agrabah. We got Jack Skellington in Halloween Town. We have Aereo and Atlantis.
Yeah, Atlantica. Yeah.
Atlantica. I said Atlantis. Then we have Beast in Hollow Bastion.
Peter.
Oh yeah, and we have Peter in Neverland. I forgot.
And
But
oh, that's
those-
it. Yeah.
that's the majority of the world.
That's right. Yeah. Nobody in Alice.
And then we have Kingdom Hearts 3. And then we have Kingdom Hearts 3 where you have an ally in every world. except for not Traverse Town.
Twilight.
The fuck's
Yeah.
Twilight Town? Yeah, there we go.
Well, I mean, not
That
like there's
guy.
any Disney characters there, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, in 1 and 3, there's.
Oh
a
yeah,
couple.
that's true.
Yeah, those are the pots from
Mhm.
Beauty and the Beast. Okay, you're supposed to find 6 slides. Took me a fuck ton of time when I was little.
Oh,
to find
yeah.
all these things. I didn't know where to
Yeah.
look. But anyways, that is part number. Where's my mouse? All right, that was part number 5.
Number 5.
Make it so. Number 2.
Oh. I'm gonna reunite.
Yeah, that's
Amazing,
part
guys.
5. We're getting into deep. We are getting into deep
Mhm.
jungle. So
Nice.
we will just we'll just continue it in part number
Alright.
6.
Sounds good.
The adventure continues.
All right, sounds
All right.
good.
See you
Okay,
guys there.
bye.